And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Alright, well, our tools and machines have been doing really well. We actually have a small surplus of tools. I mean, it disappears quickly, but we're making them pretty fast. And, you know, we've got plenty of tools to go around. I want to kind of beef up plastic because these trains are coming in, and plastic was maxed out. I had several hundred plastic waiting here. So I'm just going to go ahead and get another plastic train. And I think that was an orange train. Let me click on one of these. Yep. So this is South Plastic for Machines. And we want one of these. And some box cars for plastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could, you know, increase the length of the trains, but I'm really wanting to increase the frequency of the line. So if we look at the line, this was South Plastic for Machines. 72 seconds. That's pretty good line frequency, but we want to make it a little bit better. So I'm going to let this guy run through because he had almost 300 plastic to pick up. So he's going to run through and leave, and then I'm going to set this guy to South Plastic for Machines. So now, instead of 72 seconds, we are down to 48 seconds. So that should do wonders with our ability to move some plastic. Now, if you go up here and look, you can see this is actually upgraded. So now this thing is maxed out. The limit is maxed out, and we are now mass producing. Look at the production of tools. Amazing, amazing production. Almost, you know, we're getting close to that magic 6,900. The machines, 7,200. That's a pretty healthy amount of machines too. And so also our planks have been going gangbusters, and you can see we are now maxed out on our plank production because we have 6,900 that we're demanding, so it went ahead and upgraded. So we have a lot of logs to move, a lot of logs. So we're going to want to increase the frequency of this line too. I think 2 trains is plenty for this. So let's see what the frequency is on east logs for planks. All right. East logs for planks is at 55 seconds. That's a pretty decent. That's a pretty decent time. But it's not enough. We need more logs. We need them delivered more often. So we're gonna go ahead and, you know, take control of that and add another couple trains onto for logs, and this is 500, so it's 10. I'm gonna go 8. I'm gonna go 8 on this one, and this will be east logs for planks, I do believe. Yes, indeed. So go ahead with that. How old is this train? 23 years old. Oh. This line is a little older than I thought it, or a little younger than I thought it was. I thought this was around a little bit longer than that. But you can see the production here is just absolutely crazy. And now that we've increased the number of trains on that, now we're down to 27 seconds on that frequency, which is really, really good. So I want to continue that as much as possible. These trains are fully loaded with logs coming in. 17 million. These are a very, very profitable line. $95 million so far I've made off of this line. So we got a lot of planks to move, and we got a lot of logs to move, and that should help beef up this production. I'm hoping that the extra plastic also helps keep our plastic flowing, because I don't want I don't want the factory to ignore plastic. I really, really want to keep that plastic number going. Because I'd hate to lose out on the production of this. And so sharing the load with wood is probably a good option. We just used all the planks that we got. You can see how fast steel goes away. Steel, likewise, is going crazy fast. We're at 8,600 production on steel. And it seems that iron is actually where we are hurting the most. Is this train full? This train is full. 400 iron coming in. And I think it is in large part because the trains are more or less in sync with iron. We're out of sync with coal, so we're just constantly supplying coal. And the iron only comes in big bursts. So you've got both of these trains coming in at a time, and it's a less steady supply, and it's able to run out. And it runs out, and the production immediately starts to drop. So we're going to want a little bit of, I don't know, not sure what we're going to do with this. If we're going to stop the trains like we did with coal to make sure they're staggered, or what, because we're going to want to keep that production number up. You can see it goes right back up when iron is delivered. And we just delivered a ton of iron. So you can see it hits its number and then kind of staggers a little bit as it's drilling down. A little bit of extra surplus, but most of it is going out, which is good. So we want to see. And these little guys here are producing massive amounts. I'm still not sure if we're going to be able to hit those maximum values. I don't know. You know, the vanilla game, the industries max out at 1600. So this is really pushing the game to its maximum levels to try to keep up with this much production. So we might be hitting a barrier of the game and how fast it can actually produce and deliver. Because, you know, the simulation speed is only so high and the delivery speed is only so high. So I'm not sure if we're going to run into an issue with that. So let's see if we can't give some buses. There's buses already up here in Titan. And one of the things I know I might be able to do is let's check the age of these. 14 years. These are old enough where we would be able to replace them now. So let's replace with a red Boeing. And let's look at vehicles. Let's get both of these up and running. And 192 miles per hour. Is that their cruising speed or their slowdown speed? That might be their slowdown speed. No, I think that might be their cruising speed. So I'm going to do a 25% yes on these. Let's look at their stats. No, they can actually go 514 miles an hour. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. They're kind of slow. Yeah, it might be the fact that they're on approach or something. But the lines are pretty good. The flight path is actually pretty even. So he is coming in for a landing. Oh, the gear comes out. take a ride with the plane here. I don't do this very often. Touchdown. And they both touch down about the same exact time, which is what we're going for. They're both full, so they should replace at the exact same time. So let's speed her up. The taxiing takes a little while. And we're going to slow her back down when we get in, because I want to see this new plane. Not going full Concorde. I don't think Concordes are really needed. Alright. Let's get... It should empty out and replace at the same time. Excellent. So now we're able to hold 55 people. And they actually go a little bit faster. I'm not sure if they're going to hit that or not. And they are perfectly in sync. Look at that. That's beautiful. Let's taxi them out. See how fast they go when they finally turn around here. Let's speed this process up a little bit. So they have to turn around, and once they do, they should speed up to their cruising altitude or their cruising speed. Go. Beautiful. 400. They can go what, 554, but I doubt they'll go that fast because they have to slow down. Oh no, we might hit it. No. 556. So we're just shy of that. And I think that's the hub right there. Pretty sure that's the hub. So then it's the slowdown process all the way up to this airport, because they have to slow down to approach. But yeah, we are now moving more people with our airports. It's good. It's very rare for me to actually get an airport functional and profitable. And how are these finances doing? Ooh, look at that. Made $340 million last year. That's pretty good. It's a pretty decent return on that little investment. Yeah, our bank balance is going pretty good. We're at $8 billion a year there, $7.3 billion there. Why were we so low here? Yeah, income. Our train income went down for some reason. Not sure why, but look at our tools now. 89 and 80% for machines. That is phenomenal. And Eastish now should be pretty close. 44% there, but yeah, machines looks like we're a little lacking on machines. So let's go down here where it should be mostly tools. 83% there. So that's good. The machines were bad because we're just not covering enough of of that. So why are... Looks like our plastic filled up. Looks like our tools actually filled up. Look at our tool production. 9,500 on tool production. And for some reason, machines have really taken a dive. And I'm not sure how to address that, because that is a problem. Because we just need more material. We got plenty of plastic demand. We got lots of plastic in store, but we need lots and lots more steel. Lots and lots more steel. So how is our steel doing down here? Got a little bit of a surplus. We are producing quite a lot. Look at that, 10,100. We are so close to maxing that out. It feels like it's just within reach to max that out. Look at the potential product. Look at that, 11,200. We are just so close to maxing out steel. Our limitation right now is trying to deliver enough iron and coal. Looks like iron is actually sort of keeping up with itself. Now it's just a matter of getting enough material into that depot. How many trains? Do I only have 2 trains running? The iron? No, I have 3. I have 3 trains. So let's see if iron runs out before the trains arrive. So now we're at 10,800. Yeah, iron is going to run out. And watch this demand. It's just going to plummet. That's what really kills the production, when you have gaps in your supply. So we're going to need to figure out a way to get around that. And I think adding another iron line might help. Adding another iron line might help, but then we would probably have to add another coal line as well. But let's see. Keep these things. I'm going to pause it. Makes doing this a little bit easier. And there's 3 trains on each one of these. So that's quite a bit. Okay, so that goes out there. We're going to need to double it up. Very slightly here. Drag this one out. Oh, where am I colliding? Let's dial it back. There it is. Sometimes it runs into some issue, and you just gotta dial it back a little bit, and then you can fix it. Not a big issue. Okay, so this one gets extended out this way, and there's another iron line. Let's be consistent with our signals. Nice homogeneous layout here. There we go. Okay, so we have another iron line to tap into. So I need to bring this out like that. Add another depot. This is why I like using one of these cross ones on a segment like this, so you can individualize everything. All right, now quickly make a few trains. So these have 500 each, 400 each there, 500 each there. So I think I'm going to go with the 8 again. And this was the darker orange. So 1 here, gondola, set to iron ore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple that up. This is just east iron. Let's check the line frequency. East iron, 23 seconds. 15 seconds. There we go. We now have more iron able to be moved. And hopefully these are going to be out of sync. Although with these coming in and these coming out, it's going to be a tough call. I'm going to speed this up a little bit and see. This is going to stop. This might kick off before anything. Because if it's going to be close. Okay, he's taking off. These are taking their place. I'm going to stop one of these. I'm going to stop this one. And save. So I'm going to let him get ahead a ways. And then start this guy back. And then this one I'm going to stop going in. Let him load up first. Just to try to stagger these a little bit to get a more consistent supply going. Because now we got this train coming in, and this one might link up with this, and it would just be bad news for everybody if that happens. So he is now going. So I'm gonna kickstart this guy. Oh, he's already gonna go and tie up with this one. So that's not cool. Yeah, it's really hard to stagger these multiple lines like this. Really, really hard because you have so many trains running. That it's hard to get them to cooperate. So we've already got one on that line, so I'm going to stop this one. Because we've already got that next train there. And I think that's good there. So now we should be pushing iron in pretty consistently. And now coal is where the issue will be. Because now we got even more iron coming in. We're going to need that coal. But we'll see what happens with the production. Ooh, we are almost maxed out. Look at that. 11,166. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.